All right, are we all ready? All right. So let's just go ahead and hear what we have so far at the D major scale, okay? Okay, great, awesome. So, all right, so that's about to what, to the end right here, right? Okay, good. Let's go ahead and, so I want to see Jerry, I want to see you play it, just by yourself real quick, okay? And I'll count you in, and then I want you to see, just keep us my steady tempo, okay? Is a quarter note, 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, good. Great. Excellent. Your form looks great. The tone is really, really good. I want you to try to follow and try to see if you can match my tempo a little bit more. I think you were rushing a little bit. So just try it one more time, okay? All right, excellent. Good job. All right, Maritza, go ahead and let's hear you play it, okay? Okay, so I'll count you in. 1, 2, ready, go. All right, good. Excellent. It sounds really, really good. The notes are there, the pitches are there, the timing is pretty good. A couple things I noticed about your form necessarily is when you're bowing, you want to try to not move this part of your arm so much. Maybe not move from your shoulder, and just try to move a little bit more from just your elbow on, like kind of more like this. Okay? So try the same thing, but with that in mind. Okay? So here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Yeah, good, excellent, good. Okay, now, so now you did a good job of moving from just the elbow, but keep the elbow a little bit lower, because I think you kind of had it a little bit higher, okay? So try that again and keep the elbow low while still being able to just move from the elbow on, okay? And just go on your own time, okay? So drop the elbow a little bit. There you go. Good, excellent. All right, I'm going to come back to you, Jerry. So, one thing I noticed that I didn't talk to you about before was just your posture overall. Overall, you have a pretty good posture, but normally when we're sitting, yeah, you want to sit kind of towards the edge of your seat, and just make sure that you're standing upright and not kind of like relaxing in the back. Okay. So let's see if we can both play the D major scale. Can we do 2 notes instead of 4 notes? You guys want to try that? Okay, and we'll take it a little bit slower. Okay. Okay. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. sorry. Let's try it again. 1, 2, ready, go. Excellent, right. Good job. You guys had great form, so that was good. Okay, Maritza, I want to see if you could use a little bit more of your bow, okay? So let's say, we have our bow, it's this long, right? And let's say you're using about this much of your bow. I want you to maybe use a little bit more, like maybe this much of your bow, okay? There you go, yeah. Excellent. See how much fuller of a sound you get out of the violin when you use a little bit more of your bow, right? Good. All right, Jerry, do you have anything, any compliments or anything that you would tell Maritza to help her out?
Sounded good.
Sounded good?
I like the if you like work with her elbows.
Right, yeah. Just keep working on that. Keeping your arm a little bit more straight, but bending at the elbow. But just keep that in mind. And then eventually, it'll start to feel a little bit more natural. It probably feels a little bit uncomfortable to do that right away, right? But if you kind of keep working at it a little bit, just kind of keep that in the back of your mind all the time, then it'll start to feel a little bit better. Okay. Did you guys start learning the second line at all yet, or just the first line?
No, we learned all of it.
Oh, the whole thing?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So let's take it from the second line. Okay.
No, when we go backwards.
Oh, the
From the
arpeggio?
D, when we go backwards.
Oh, I don't have music without keys with me.
Oh, sorry. Are you guys able to read off the same?
Is that gonna
Stand.
be right? Where? Right here?
So this line here. Oh,
We ended,
Right here.
oh, right.
no,
Sorry, going down.
we ended right here, so we have to start from here.
Yeah.
and go to-
Okay, yeah, that's right. Good job. All right. And 1, 2, ready, go. Okay?
Yeah, like that was stuff.
Oh, it's all right. Try it again. Just you, Marisa. Okay? On your own time. Go. Good. Yeah. Great. Let's do it together. Same thing. And Marisa, try again to think about bending from just the elbow. Okay? All right. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, try it again. Sorry. Would it help if you did the 4 notes instead of just the 2?
I don't know.
Let's try it again with the 4 notes instead of just the 2, okay? All right, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. Okay, good. All right. So let's go ahead and try that again. Let's take it really, really slow. Instead of doing 4 notes on each, four bows on each note, let's just do one long one. And then when it's time to go to the next one, just do another long one, but just the other way. And then each note, you're just going to do one long whole note. Okay? All right. So let's try that out. 1, 2, ready, go. 2, 3, 4. From the same spot, but instead of doing 4 individual notes for each.
Too long.
Not 2, just one long one. One long one that's going to last 4 counts. So da 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 da. But I want you to make a sound the whole way through. Okay, don't stop. Okay, here we go. 1, 2, ready, go. excellent. All right, so yeah, still try to keep in mind the bending at the elbow, and then that's what that's going to do. So bend at the elbow, and then keep your arm down a little bit, because I think what's happening is you raise your arm too high, and then your bow gets off the strings, right? And then you start going, the angle starts getting a little weird, right? So try that again, but just really focus on keeping your elbow, or bending it just at the elbow, and yeah, there you go, lowering it just a little bit like that, okay? All right, try it again. 1, 2, ready, go. Good. Good, excellent, yeah, really good. I really like the way you were able to focus on bending at the elbow. That was a really great job. And if you notice sometimes when you start the bow, you get like a little bit of a scratchy noise, right? As long as you just keep the bow moving, get like a faster speed of the bow, then that'll help prevent that kind of scratchy noise. Try it just one more time, just a couple notes, but just, all right, now do the whole bow, and then just make sure you got a nice speed going the whole way through from start to finish, okay? Try it on your own. So, there you go. Push. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Good. Stop right there, and then just one last thing I want to show you. Do the same thing, but instead of going really fast, I want you to go really slow as you can.
This one, the last one?
Yeah, or any note. Even slower, but really slow. Okay, you hear the difference between when you bow slow and when you bow fast? Yeah. So again, it just kind of reiterates the point. You want to have a nice bow speed. So that, and then making sure that you keep your arms straight on an even plane with the bow or with the violin, and making sure that you bend from the elbow. Okay. All right. Any questions or anything so far? Okay, let me just double check on the time here. Yeah. So that's going to be it for us for today. I thank you guys so much. I appreciate you taking my instruction, and you guys sound really good. So keep it up.
Thank you.
Thank you.